recording? Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Allie and this is my YouTube channel. So for those of you that don't know, I am a certified personal trainer and nutrition coach, and I also offer online programs. So a lot of what I do on a day-to-day basis is deal with clients and their nutrition. I get questions all the time about what the heck is a macro and what's it got to do with me. So if you're somebody who's always wondered, what are they? Why are they important? Is it beneficial to count them and why? Then definitely keep watching this video. It's for you. And if you like what you hear and what you learn, then please be sure to leave a comment down below. I'll be sure to post more videos like it. And please don't forget to like and subscribe. So to answer the first question, what are macros? Macronutrients are the proteins, the fats, and the carbohydrates found in our food. All three of them have a specific role and all three of them have a different function in our body. All right, fats. This guy, all right? Let's talk facts about fats. The main role of fats is it serves us as an energy source, but it also helps with vitamin absorption, it also protects our organs, and it also helps with brain development. Unagi. Carbohydrates, carbs, or as my mother would say, carbohydrates. Carbohydrates are chains of sugar that get broken down into your bloodstream, causing glucose. Glucose is also known as blood sugar. When blood sugar rises, your pancreas produces insulin. What is insulin? Insulin is a hormone that prompts your cells to absorb the glucose or the blood sugar and store it as energy for later. The problem is when you overeat carbohydrates or have too much refined sugar, you've got too much glucose and you're producing too much insulin. When you have higher levels of insulin, you are at higher risk of diabetes. Proteins. Proteins are my favorite. Proteins lead to gains. That hurts. Protein is my favorite macronutrient. It is essential to maintaining and repairing cells, bones, hormones, and tissues, meaning muscle tissue. It's also the most filling macronutrient and it has the lowest calorie per gram of food. And not to mention that it does have the highest thermic effect of food. You're like, thermic effect of what? If you have no idea what I'm talking about, keep watching. All right, so now that we understand what macronutrients are and the roles they play in our body, we can now look at it and understand how it pertains to the calories we eat in a day. Okay, first thing, whether you're someone who's looking to lose weight or gain weight, it's important that you understand the difference between your maintenance calories and your calorie target. The starting point for setting your calorie target is to figure out what you need to consume in order to maintain your current body weight. This is called your total daily energy expenditure, also known as TDEE, okay? So your total daily energy expenditure, TDEE, consists of three components. The first one being your RMR, your resting metabolic rate. This is the energy your body needs in order to perform vital functions like breathing. All right, this also makes up anywhere from 50 to 70% of your maintenance calories. Burning calories all day, every day, just breathe. The second component is your AEE. This is your activity energy expenditure. This is the energy you burn while doing purposeful exercise like swimming, hiking, or working out. Now, of course, depending on your lifestyle and your level of activity, this will make up for anywhere from 15 to 50% of your maintenance calories. And lastly, TEF. This is thermic effect of food. This is the energy burned digesting, absorbing, and processing the food we eat. So remember when I told you that protein was my favorite macronutrient because it had the highest number of TEF, okay? Basically what this means is that all macronutrients burn a certain amount of calories while digesting, absorbing, and processing them. Protein burns 20 to 30% of the calories consumed just to process them. Fats only 1 to 3%, and carbohydrates anywhere from 5 to 10%. So to give you some perspective, for every 100 calories of protein I eat, I'm burning 20 to 30 right away. For every 100 calories of fat, I'm only burning 1 to 3. And for every 100 calories of carbohydrates, I'm only burning anywhere from 5 to 10 in processing them. All right, we're learning. Another crucial part about understanding your macros is knowing how many calories per gram of food. Another reason why protein is my favorite macronutrient is because it only has 4 calories per gram of protein, which means if I had 100 grams of protein, I'm having about 400 calories. Carbohydrates also only has 4 calories per gram, but it's not as filling as protein, and you also have to remember too much in excess can lead to high levels of glucose and insulin. And lastly, fats carry 9 calories per gram. So it's essential to have in your diet as an energy source, but you also want to be careful that you're having it in a healthy moderation. So now that we've covered everything that goes into maintenance calories, we now look at setting a calorie target. In order to set a calorie target, you need to take your maintenance calories and subtract your calorie deficit. So when it comes to setting a calorie deficit, there's definitely a few things to consider. For example, what is your job like? Are you constantly sitting or is it physically demanding? What about outside of work? Are you physically active or not so much? You also need to consider what your overall goal is. Is it to lose weight or gain weight? Are you looking to lose a half pound or a full pound in either direction? From my experience and expertise, and in my personal opinion, I definitely believe that no more than a pound either way per week is sustainable and realistic. All right, now here's the thing. In order to properly calculate your maintenance calories and your calorie deficit, it requires a lot of things, measurements, calculations, etc., etc. A lot of people will just use an online calculator or whatever it may be. For me personally and all of my clients, I do believe in accuracy and measurability, which is why I use proper calculations and formulas. However, that's an entirely different video and I don't want to throw too much at you at once. So if that is something you want to learn more about in detail, then please leave a comment below with your email address or feel free to email me. I'll leave that in the comments below as well. And I'd be happy to chat with you one-on-one and teach you a little bit more about the proper calculation. But to leave you with an example, so assuming we know my maintenance calories, my calorie deficit, and my calorie target is 1,600 calories a day, how do I go about setting my macros? So without getting too technical with numbers, what I will say is start with protein. You want about 2.4 grams of protein per pound of lean body mass. Not full body weight, lean body mass. Next most important is fats. You want anywhere from 30 to 35% of your diet to be fats. So you take your total calories of the day, multiply it by 30 to 35%. That's the total calories you want to consume in fats per day. Then simply divide those calories by 9, because we know there's 9 calories per gram, and you'll have your total grams of fats that you should be consuming per day. Lastly is carbs. To calculate your total calories in carbs, you just add your proteins and your fats and subtract it from your daily total intake. That is your carbohydrate calories for the day. You divide that guy by 4 because we know there's 4 calories per gram of carbs, and that's how many carbs you should be consuming a day. Understanding your macronutrients is essential if you're looking to reach optimal performance or if you're looking to hit a specified goal. So do I think counting your macros is beneficial? Extremely, especially for beginners. Until you learn to understand what a daily intake looks like and feels like and how it affects your body, it's crucial that you monitor it. One of the tools I found extremely helpful for me is MyFitnessPal. It's a free app for everybody. You can also upgrade to premium and it gets even more in detail to help you out. So I highly, highly recommend that to anybody who's looking to start getting into counting their macros. And do I believe you have to do it forever? Absolutely not. There is flexible dieting, but again, until you learn what it looks like, feels like, and the effects it has on you, I recommend it to all. So there you have it. That is my macros video for the day. I hope you found it helpful and insightful. And if you need to watch it again, don't feel bad because it's a lot of terminology and a lot of information thrown at you all at once. Don't be shy. Email me if you have any questions. Please don't forget to subscribe, guys. Leave a comment down below if you want to see more videos just like this one. I appreciate all your support and stay tuned. I'll see you soon. Hey, I'm back. I forgot to mention, you'll hear a lot of people talking about, well, if it fits into my macros, it's all good, I can have it. No, that's not exactly what that means. If it fits into your macros and it's whole foods, nutritious foods, absolutely. That's where flexible dieting comes in. But if you're trying to fit Burger King and Pizza Hut just because it fits into your macros, you're not gonna get the full benefits, all right? I know it's a bit obvious, but I just had to mention it.